guys? Hey there, how's it going? It is Fangs and welcome to a reaction video we're going to be doing on my main channel here today. Now these will go over back to the Fangs Says channel once FIFA 20 is here, but you know what? I just decided to put on my main channel today because I already have 2 videos about this match on my main channel. I'll probably react to the press conference on this channel, maybe. We'll see. And then up to FIFA 20, I'll just push it back over to the reaction channel. So for now, this is where it's going to be. And if you don't like that, well, then don't watch it. I don't know, don't watch it. But there's a video out called KSI, but it's spelled Phuck, and it is Jake Paul. So I've heard that he is, for the most part, I've heard that Anis and Gibb really wants to fight him, and he's kind of like pushing Anis and Gibb to the side because I guess he doesn't think he has enough clout or whatever. And so I want to see what he even is talking about in this one, like, because it doesn't matter. He's not gonna fight JJ because JJ's fighting his brother, and I don't even know if he's like a pro yet. So we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna react to this here. If you guys do enjoy this and you want to see more of it, you can always hit the thumbs up button. Say I want to see it here instead of Fangs Says or something. I don't know. Whatever you want in the comments down below. Okay, let me get this going. Wait. Is it really? It's not snowing in Wyoming, is it? I didn't get to see that. Maybe I missed the joke. I don't know. You know what? We'll keep going.
I'm mad.
We'll keep going.
I'm too mad.
Maybe I need to turn this up.
Why? You know,
oh,
man, I
I
hate making these videos. This is one of those Dear YouTube videos. This is a Dear KSI video. This is a Dear Eddie Hearn video. Basically, I got fucked. to put it in simple terms.
How did you get F'd? How did you get F'd?
It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. I felt like I needed to make this video for...
Wait, what happened to his... Does he have a tent on his bed? What has he done back there? Does he like want to sleep in a tent at all times? What?
A multitude of reasons. Number one, as you guys will see, I am not going to be a part of the press conference that is happening this Saturday. As you guys know, the Logan versus KSI fight is happening November 9th.
Wait, but why don't you just show up and like represent your brother, at least being like Team Logan Paul
The press conference is taking place this Saturday, and I am not going to be a part of it, unfortunately. Because I got fucked. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm not a part of that press conference, because my fans, you guys, my friends are hitting me up. They're like, yo, Jake, why aren't you like on these flyers for KSI versus...
Yeah, with your opponent, you know, you were the undercard last time, the big undercard, because it's
being announced as a part of the press conference that's happening on Saturday, and it's pissing me off, and there's a lot of reasons to it. Here's what happened. Basically, KSI and his manager sold the fight...
Where's the picture of his manager? Where is he?
To a company called Matchroom Boxing. The owner of Matchroom Boxing is a guy named Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn has a deal with the Zone to host their fights that Matchroom Boxing puts on. Again, KSI's team is the one that connected with Eddie Hearn, and through the grapevine...
So wait, this wasn't put together by Logan's? This sucks then!
Rumors say that KSI didn't want me a part of the press conference because it was quote-unquote going to steal his limelight. Fuck you, KSI. I cannot wait till we get the opportunity to fight. I'm going to fuck you up. Sorry if I'm mad at YouTube. I
don't know if you will get the opportunity. I think after this he'll probably try to go actually fight like pros. Like real pros.
Fight that bloody bitch, that bloody grimy son of a bitch whose music fucking sucks. But clearly KSI has some sort of jealousy issue with me being involved in the fight, and that is why I wasn't included on the original deal between KSI and Logan fighting again. But this doesn't make sense at all because I have been a part of the KSI versus...
I personally so far don't like this whole Eddie Hearn Dazen thing. I mean, it kills it. Like, it honestly kills
Logan
it.
Narrative from the start. If you recall, KSI at the start said he would fight me or Logan. Roll the clip.
Jake Paul!
Look how cut JJ is there!
Paul,
and Joe's all depressed.
Logan Paul!
Logan and I came to the agreement that Logan would fight KSI first, and that I would fight his younger, dumb brother Deji. I'm just being mean now. I'm sorry, Deji, you're not a...
You used the cry face?
I love you, Deji. I don't know. But I TKO Deji, become the only person to win the fight that night. If there was a winner either way between my brother and KSI, I would have been the one fighting KSI. And for KSI and his management team to exclude me from that narrative all of a sudden doesn't make any sense. The problem we're facing now is that Eddie Hearn, and Eddie, hey, I hope you're watching this, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Eddie Hearn is now in charge of making the decisions as to who is on the undercard.
I hate Eddie Hearn right now. Eddie Hearn, if you're watching this, dislike It needs to be YouTubers.
For the fight. Eddie doesn't want this whole November 9th event to come across as a joke to the boxing industry because he's already getting some backlash. Basically, what he's doing is using the Logan versus KSI fight as marketing for his professional boxers underneath him. It's a smart thing to do, and I think the ultimate goal here, even for me, is to
None of us care, though. None of us people watching YouTube care about them. I'm sorry, Eddie Hearn.
Eyes on the sport of boxing. I'm taking it serious as fuck. I even turned into an actual pro boxer for this November 9th event.
He's
I don't
a pro
want
boxer!
any bullshit YouTube fights. The person that I fight, I want to knock them out. I want to have the most entertaining fight of the night. Eddie, people want to see me fight. The last fight,
I honestly do. I'm not even the biggest Jake Paul fan, but I honestly do. I'd rather see him than see some random pro boxer.
Deji and I had more
Hearn.
concurrent viewers on the live stream than when Logan and KSI were fighting. And that's a fact. Did more people want to see me fight? I don't know. But I think the numbers
I think a lot of people want to see Deji.
I've trained just as hard as Logan and definitely harder than KSI. And that's why I think like it makes sense for me to be a part of this narrative for the future fights that are going to happen between KSI and myself. So I'm hearing that Eddie doesn't want other YouTubers on the undercard of the fight because he wants it to be taken as seriously as possible by the boxing community. Furthermore, Eddie, the people
no one's
that
here. No one in the YouTube world are here to take it seriously. Obviously, they think it's awesome that JJ and Logan are gonna fight each other, and people really won't want them to beat the crap out of each other. But the rest of it's supposed to be
want to fight me right now, they're not jokes. This is a clip from one of their sparring sessions the other week.
Is that Fuzi too? Oh!
He knocked the dude out. This fight is
But did he
going
knock out
to
that
be
one guy that's like
entertaining,
scrawny?
and I will be an additive to help you accomplish your goal of making history by creating one of the biggest fights ever. I have a different demographic than KSI and Logan. Their audience is older and more.
I thought him and Logan had like the same demographic. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I come from Disney. I have the families. I have the younger kids, the younger audience. Which is why
are young kids even allowed in to watch that?
Which is why on my last fight, I had more concurrent viewers than theirs. No offense, Logan. I love you, bro. I love you, but fuck you, KSI.
Ooh.
Eddie, I know you're gonna be in town meeting with my brother. I'll be there. Think we should talk. I think this video holds a lot of weight, and I even invite you to see me spar Monday morning.
This video has
we're training, we're
619,000
sparring.
views.
You could see my skill set. You could see how I fight versus how my brother fights. It's two very different skill sets. I think my skill set is better. He has more power. He has more weight, but I am a better technical fighter, and I really fucked up the ending of this video. Fuck you, KSI. Eddie, I don't know if you know this, but KSI fought a guy named Joe Weller before he fought Logan. KSI finished him in 3 rounds. I finished him in 2 minutes. Also, I'm a pro fighter. I don't know how many times.
Wait, you finished you in 2 minutes?
I'm a pro fighter. No headgear, 10-ounce gloves. Let's fucking get it. So that's where I stand. I'll still be at the press conference on Saturday supporting brother Logan. And
okay, so that's pretty much, this is just like a thing where he feels like he's been completely screwed, which I never agree with Jake Paul, but honestly, this whole thing seems so sucky. They're pro fighters. They're supposed to be pro fighters, supposed to be so serious, but yet they've just agreed to this now, and the fight's in less than 2 months. That's not a whole lot of time to train. Most times you have like 6 months training camps and more and stuff like that. And then on top of that, like, what no one can, a lot of these kids are not going to be able to afford the DAZN thing that you have to watch it on top of everything else. Like, hopefully the next day they let them put it on YouTube after the fact. I don't know what it's going to be. And then no kid is going to sit there and give 2 Fs about the people that aren't Logan Paul and KSI. Like, they would, I honestly, they would give more Fs if it was Jake Paul versus Anissan Gibb, or Jake Paul versus FuziTube or something like that, and so on and so forth, and trickling down. It's just gonna be such a bummer. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I am not a fan. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am not a fan of what's going on right now. I would much rather see somebody fight Jake Paul, and I'd myself personally think it should be Anissan Gibb, because he's won like, what, 2 matches on there, and he's like furious. But they also have to be in the same weight class, so that's gonna make this all hard too, because when you do pro boxing, you gotta be in the same like weight class range, which I don't even remember if if JJ and Logan really were. Like, JJ's gonna have to bulk up, I guess, or Logan's gonna have to cut down, which in the end would make it a lot harder for Logan if he's having to cut all of his muscle down. I don't know how it's gonna go, but that is my reaction to this here today. I kind of agree with him. Not that it's, I don't know what it has to do with JJ. I'm not saying that like JJ asked for this, but I agree with the whole Eddie Hearn thing, and I think they should let some YouTubers in there, especially if they have pro boxing cards. Guys, that is going to be it for this video here today. If you guys did enjoy it, thumbs up button would be awesome. Right now, I am live on Mixer. Link in the description down below. Check it out, and until next time, see you guys later. Bye!